think one of the biggest deals of our time right now within our nutritional culture is that everybody is very quick to say that everybody's body is different because everybody wants to be different. Everybody wants to feel special and just one of a kind. But what if you weren't? What if we were all just really made of the same thing? And we are. And this knowledge that we have of the animal cell and of mitochondrial functioning is not known enough in our time period right now. This is the biggest reason we have so much nutritional confusion. And if we can understand the animal cell, which applies to both genders, male and female, and all races, every human organism, it's the animal cell. We have trillions of these cells, and they are at a state of dysfunction more so than they have ever been in our history. Our cancer rates are highest as they've ever been, as well as our rates of chronic diseases, diseases like heart disease and diabetes, which you could just look at heart disease and be saying that it's a diabetic complication. A lot of our diseases are energy complications within the body. So how do we feed and function these mitochondria to get them to work for us? And why is it so important? Well, when you take out the functioning of mitochondria, not only is most tumor cells really rampant at a process called glycolysis, which is an energy production. It's a low hanging fruit energy production within the cell, but not within the mitochondria. A lot of tumor cells hijack that energy pathway and turn it on times 10 until they can recreate enough of their own cells to take over the entire organism. When you're down in the mitochondria, you're at the final stage of cellular respiration, which is the functioning of the mitochondria, functioning a much larger functioning of ATP. So when you take out the functioning of the mitochondria within the context of the cell, so there's trillions of cells in each of our bodies, just so many mitochondria. When you take that out, you have lost like 75% of your energy. So we know this. We know this. A lot of people, most people right now, just walking around, a lot of fatigue, a lot of nervous system burnout, a lot of chronic disease, lots of cancer, lots of low energy being observed in the general public. And we want these mitochondria to be fed. And that's why I constantly always talk about resistance training, because we can feed the mitochondria that way, believe it or not. Sunlight exposure, we can feed the mitochondria that way, believe it or not. And our amino acids, our intake of amino acids, our mitochondria need energy, our cells need energy, and the amino acids are the basic building blocks of all people, of all humans. Humanity is made of amino acids. Our DNA is made of amino acids. And so we're at a time period where we need to learn this information, understand it, digest it, and take action on this. Because even a lot of our kids growing up are being diagnosed with ADHD and heavily medicated, and our childhood obesity rate has never been higher. Being a child and being obese, the more muscle you have when you're younger, the more likely you are to have no issues with metabolic health when you're older. If you already have an obesity risk when you are younger, the fat cells are capable of expanding even more when we get older. Our rates of metabolic disease go up, our incidences, and then that too with mental health. A lot of our children are struggling. I struggled with my mental health due to a lot of my diet and just a lack of knowledge, and that's nobody's fault, because that's why I'm here right now making this video, to help anyone struggling with their mental health or with their metabolic health. A lot of people, my favorite people, are like age 50, age 60. These beautiful people are like, wow, my body is not what it was. It's not young. Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. I am decaying. I am losing energy. My body's growing in pain. Well, let me tell you, if you're 50 or 60, you're too young to have pain in your body. And the average lifespan should easily be 120 right now with the information that we know about our biochemistry and biology. So I'm just bringing some classic cell biology back. We all learn it in about 7th grade. If you went to 7th grade, we all learn about it. And And, this information, I'm not the only person to talk about this. Please do your own research. Don't ever trust anyone. I don't trust anyone. Working on trusting myself, so please don't trust me either. Do your own research and eat your amino acids, eat your essential amino acids and fatty acids. It's the best thing that you could do. I guess that'll be it for this video. I just want to say that this is the first time my willow tree has been in the background, and all of the beautiful medications and compounds are found in nature. I planted a willow tree because I was reading a book and it was talking about the willow tree having the compound where we get aspirin from. So it's like psilocybin that we get from the bark of the willow tree. And what these pharmaceutical companies do is they find these compounds in nature in their natural form, and they synthetically twist it a little bit, synthetically change the structure. Then they put a patent on it and they sell it to you for probably higher than what it's worth. So I love the willow tree, thankful to have it. It's just a reminder that all of our medicine is found in nature and to keep it simple. So if this was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, good luck.